In my previous video on Excel VBA code, I've shown you how to run a macro when you select a particular cell. One of my viewers had asked me in the comments that cell A1 be equal to a value from range B1 to B10 if any value in this range is selected. If any other cell is selected outside this range, the value of A1 should be equal to B1. So that's what we're gonna do. First, as always, go to the Developer tab, then go to the Visual Basics, and here, if you select Sheet 1, we can start coding. The first line of code, always write option explicit, enter, and then we need to create our first sub, which is private sub worksheet underscore selection change brackets by value target as range, enter. You can write it in a lowercase and Visual Basics would automatically correct it for you. Then the code should be if selection dot count is equals to 1, then tab if not intersect bracket target range B1 to B10, close the range and close the bracket and again close the bracket is nothing, then we need to call another sub. For that, press tab and then type call, and now we need to give the sub a name, and I will call this show B1 to B10, enter, back. So what does this mean? This means if any cell in the range of B1 to B10 is selected, then we will call another sub, and if anything else is selected, we want another result. So we need to type else, enter, forward, tab, call, show, active, enter, back, and we need to close the if statement because we got two nested if statements, so we need to go back and close the other if statement as well. So this is the main sub, and now we need to write our other two subs. The first one would be private, again always write private sub show B1 to B10, enter. When you write range, it can be one cell, it can be a range of cells. So if you type range and open the bracket and then type A1, and we want its value to be equal to the active cell, so we need to write just active cell dot value, and that's it. It's a very simple sub. And then we need to write another sub, private sub show active, and this one we want again the range A1 value would be equal to, but this time we want it to be equal to cell B1, and then value, and that's it. The code is as simple as this. What does this mean? Let me explain very quickly through this. So when anything selected in that sheet, which is sheet 1, this sub would get activated, and if a cell in the range of B1 to B10 is selected, then we will call this sub. And what does this sub does? It gives a value of the active cell, which we already know is a cell value of in the range of B1 to B10, and assign that to cell A1. And if any other cell is selected, then we call this function, and this function says that the value of cell A1 should be equal to the value of cell B1. So click on save, and now we go to our Excel sheet, and if I would select any value on this range, okay, it gives me an error. What it says that the spelling of intersect is not correct, so I corrected the spelling and then run again. So if I select cell B3, cell B3 is selected. Anything I select, it would automatically assign that value to A1, and if I select anything outside this range, it would assign A1 to B1. I hope this video was useful. If it was, please don't forget to watch my other videos on my left and to subscribe to support my channel. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.